Did you just lose your job? If so, you're not the only one. There are tens of thousands of people who are laid off or forced to stay home due to this pandemic situation in order to stop the spread of COVID-19. It doesn't matter if you lost your job or not. Almost everyone on earth got financially affected by the coronavirus disease. If you think this is a temporary breakdown and soon all will turn back to the routine, take a look at the facts. We all know how did we get here. There is a global illness going around that many people are worried about. But what could we expect going forward? There are huge industries who literally shut down. Let me give you the airlines as an example. As you know, there is a flight ban between the US and Europe right now. IATA, the global airline trade body, warned last week that the outbreak could cost global airlines up to 113 billion in lost revenues this year. For instance, British Airways announced to suspend more than 30,000 staff amid coronavirus crisis. And keep in mind, this is just the international flight industry. This drop in sales will apply to virtually every other industry in the world. Take the automotive industry. Car sales in China have dropped by 80% since the disease had its first outbreak. Let me remind you something. From the time we see a slowdown in sales till the time we see massive layoffs and bankruptcies, it typically takes about 2 to 24 months to show. The Great Recession began in December 2007, but the bottom of the crisis was the period between September 2008 and March 2009. Now, take a look at my advices how to get prepared for the time we hit the rock bottom. I can divide my advices in two groups: how to cut your costs and how to improve your income. There are many things you can do today to help save some extra cash. If you are paying monthly fees for a basic checking or bank account, stop. The banking world has been upended by new technology and digital banking options, making it easy to find a bank with no fees. The best place to start your search is digital-only banks, which have rid themselves of brick-and-mortar branches to cut costs and pass the savings on to you. My personal favorite here is Revolut, which I have been using. Some of the big names also include N26 and Monzo. You can sell useless stuff. Do you have a garage full of unused items? Or what happened to your old cell phone? Before the internet, it was a hassle to sell your unwanted household items. You had to do a garage sale. eBay was the first company to make it easy for anyone to sell their unused clothing, appliances, tech gadgets, and everything in between. Now there are a bunch of places where you can sell your stuff. For example, Facebook Marketplace. Not only will this make you extra cash, it will also clear out the clutter in your home that has been bothering you for years. You can consider looking for a part-time job. There is a bunch of industries who are booming right now. For example, Amazon is looking to hire new delivery drivers. The toilet paper industry is booming right now. Yes, sales of some companies have increased by almost 50%. So there is no toilet paper shortage, everyone. Just a bunch of people buying 100 rolls at a time. Think about some hobbies that can feed you. For example, gardens, where you can literally grow your own food. Not only will this cause you moving more, but in fact, this can improve your nutrition habits. It could even end up with a great family business. Or think about fishing. There are thousands of people who enjoy this activity, and at the end you can have your dinner for free. Perhaps you can start selling your services. Think about the skills that you have. For example, I'm really good at repairing bike tires. Look. Or at making things disappear. I'm just kidding, of course I've never been paid for those skills. But in fact you can register at Upwork and you will get paid for specific tasks. And the more specialized you are, the better the payment. For example, you can do some spreadsheets, design some PowerPoint presentations, or do some Photoshop. Or maybe you speak more than one language, so you can do some translation work. If you want just small tasks, then use Fiverr or Microworkers, but the payment is of course less. Anyway, if you have any knowledge that you want to share, you can design a course or design your YouTube channel, but you won't get it paid at the day first. Use cashback sites. On top of finding the best price for your online purchases, you can also utilize cashback sites to put money back into your pocket. These cashback sites can offer as much as 10% back from an online purchase, depending on the store. These cashback sites include Rakuten, Befrujo, Top Cashback, Mr. Rebates. Cancel your unused subscriptions. In fact, subscriptions have become so popular that some people have more than 20 active subscriptions at one time. Do we need them? A survey found out that 84% of the Americans underestimate their costs for subscriptions. Another option is barter. This is the simple exchange of goods and services. And guess what? The government won't charge you any value-added tax for this. In fact, there is a guy that managed to exchange a red paperclip for a house after a series of barter operations. You can check this video, it's really interesting. Are you looking for ways to improve your personal finance? If so, you're in the right place. I post one video related with money and personal finance every week, so I will join you to subscribe to my channel. In conclusion, I want you to adjust your mindset. If you hear voices in your head saying I can't afford it, please change this to how can I afford it? It's all in your hands. Take action, because the alternative is alcoholism, drugs and divorces.